Welcome to the channel, Infinity 2. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Infinity 2 family. And welcome to this channel if you're new. Yesterday I did a reading, and in that reading, it was talking about emergence. It was talking about emergence, and it was literally talking about how you're being empowered and you're emerging. Okay? Empowerment and emergence. So I went and I started. This wasn't yesterday, but this was over the weekend. I went and I was cleaned out some stuff, and I found some actual tea. Empowerment. Then this morning when I woke up, go take a look at my community board. I woke up at around 5 something in the morning. It was still dark outside. I was just laying in the bed, doing my morning ritual, my prayer, and everything like that. And I didn't see my window. But when the sun came out, I saw my window, and it was a big ass moth on my window. It literally looked like a butterfly, but it was a moth. I looked it up. Go take a look at my community board, and you're going to see how big that thing really is. That thing was huge. I went and I looked it up, what it meant, and it meant transition, new beginnings, a profound change within you. It was actually called the Luna moth. The Luna moth. Luna stands for moon. This Luna moth is a rare moth. Very rare. Very rare. And it's attracted to light. This moth showed up on the window. The window is a barrier between inside and outside, which symbolizes transition from inside to outside, from one way to another way. And it's attracted to light. Now, mind you, the new moon was on Saturday and Sunday, and today the new moon energy is still lingering around. But guess what? The new moon is not bright. The new moon is not bright. So this moth came to my window. It was drawn to my window from my light. And I didn't have no light on in my room. I didn't have no light on in this house. Like, I didn't have no light on. It was dark. And it was so crazy because I fell asleep like so early yesterday. I fell asleep around 8 something. I never do that. I never go to sleep that early and sleep the whole freaking night. So I was literally, must have been very tired. And then to wake up and see that was just epic. That was epic. Like I never would have thought that I would see that. Go take a look at my community board if you don't know what I'm talking about. That moth is a rare moth. It doesn't eat, it doesn't have a mouth, and it's attracted to the light. Your light, my light. My light must have gotten brighter for that moth to have been drawn to my window last night. So Mercury is moving into its home, Gemini, which is gonna pick up the communication. It's gonna cause a lot of rapid communication, rapid downloads. You're gonna be getting rapid downloads. This could have already been happening to you, actually. So let's go ahead and take a look into this energy. Okay, this is going to be for all signs. Whoever clicks onto this reading, take what resonate and leave the rest. Okay, current frequency, sacred geometry. Synergy. The frequency of synergy supports your allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combination and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking. Really, so you're gonna be doing something different. You're gonna be doing something that's never been done before, or you're doing something that's never been done before by anybody in your family. Sorry. You're doing something that's never been done in your family. You're doing something that's not so obvious. Okay, it's not obvious what you're doing. Like, people may even be wondering, like, what do they do? I'm thirsty. That's what I was hearing, because I just can't work it out. So somebody could be like, what do they even do? What do they do? People are wondering what you do, okay? People are wondering what you do. How come you look the way that you look? How come you are the way that you are? You know, it's like you're an enigma to people, is what I'm hearing here. People may look at you like you're weird, you're peculiar, you don't try to fit in, you're some people might feel like you know, you're just weird. That's what I'm hearing here. You're weird. And guess what? It's okay, because God's people is a peculiar people. And a lot of people that are of the world, but they say that they're not, they're the ones that are weird. They're the weird ones. These are people that have a lot of pride and ego and different things like that. They're arrogant and vain. It's all about how they look, how they look, how they look. Okay, you're gonna be doing something that's not so obvious. It's not gonna, you're not gonna be recognized for the way that you look, or you're not gonna be recognized for like the way that you dress, your style, or you're not gonna be recognized for anything materialistic or on the outside of you. You're going to be recognized by your light. And this is not just by people. This is by animals. This is by creatures, insects. This is by different kingdoms of life, is what I'm hearing here. Different kingdoms of life. You're going to be working with them and respected by them, is what I'm hearing here. Okay? This reminded me of Noah's Ark. Because everybody didn't know, like everybody was wondering what the hell he was doing. Why do you need to do this? Why are you building that boat? Why are you doing this? Why are you not eating meat anymore? Why are you doing this? Why are you not wearing this anymore? Why are you not doing this anymore? Why are you doing that? Why are you like, nobody knew why Noah was grabbing up the animals. Nobody knew why he was building this big ass boat. But no one knew why, because God told him to do it. That's why. Because God told him to do it. That's why he did. That's why he was doing it. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're doing exactly what God is telling you to do, even though it may look weird to people, or it may look odd to people, or it may look like, you know, consciousness. Yeah, they don't understand. They don't understand, because it's not for them to understand. Most High said divine feminine is for you to understand. This is for the true divine feminines, the real divine feminines. Not somebody that claims to be a divine feminine, but they're not really in tune with Mother Earth. And you could even be a earth sign and not be in tune with Mother Earth. I know that sounds like, how can, yeah, it's true. Okay, you could be a earth sign and not be in tune with Mother Earth. I don't know who's that for, but somebody feels like just because they're an earth sign that they're in tune with Mother Earth or something. No, or because you're not an earth sign that you're not in tune with Mother Earth or something like that. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. You're more in tune with Mother Earth than you would believe. Change. Change. So this is all about change. There's big change that's going on right now with you, divine feminine. Have discernment. Have discernment, okay? When you listening to people, have discernment when you speaking with people. Have discernment when people are speaking with you, is what I'm hearing here. Look, rejoice in celebration, because somebody is not rejoicing in celebration, but celebrating, but you are. Okay? I'm also hearing here, whatever somebody did, it did not work. Your prosperity is still beginning because the universe saw it. You are aware of it as well. And I told you, recognition. You're going to be getting recognition, Divine Feminine. You're going to be getting recognition from other realms, other kingdoms, other places, period, around the world. You're going to be getting recognition. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And somebody, they receiving emotional loss, or they feel like they losing a lot because they're envious and jealous. Somebody also thinks that the more people that they see, like the more people the more people that somebody sees is like the more people they feel like, the higher up they feel like they're not base chakra. You're not. Because the more people, 11:11 on this clock, is the more 11 right here. The more people that's taken away from your energy. See, the Most High is not going, the true Divine Feminines, the Most High is not going to let their energy be at an expense. They're not going to let a lot of people drain from them and suck from them. You know, like people that's just watching you and people that's just trying to interact with you. It could even be through a screen. It could be through a phone. It could be through like any type of communication. Any type of communication. Most High is going to block people, okay, that do not have the best interests at heart. They're not even going to be able to see you. They're not even going to be able to be on your level to follow you. Healing. Okay? Because you think God brought you this far for you to lose everything. You think God brought you this far to leave you? That's what I'm hearing here. And I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Yeah, he didn't bring you this far to leave you. Just like I said, you're going to be getting signs from your spirit guides, from animals, insects, all type of different ways of getting communication from the Most High. That 1, 2, 3, 4 on this clock, that you are literally on a new level, that you are literally on a different timeline, that things have definitely changed in your life. Mental conflict. This is the card that came out for Wednesday when I did the pre-shuffle. So this is the card. This is what Most High wants you to know. Somebody is in a lot of mental conflict about you, okay? This is the main thing that Most High wants you to know about. That's why you need to have discernment, because you creating the reality that you desire, and you've healed your heart, or you've healed from some type of situation, is what I'm seeing here. Most High wants you to know that. Okay, Divine Feminine, you about to be doing something that is different from anything you ever did before, and you about to do it in a different type of way than anybody else has ever seen before, or that has done it. That's what I'm seeing here. Because you know nothing new is under the sun. Nothing new is under the sun, Most High said. Yeah, you're about to give birth to a new reality. That's what you're doing. You're giving birth to a new reality, Divine Feminine. And somebody is literally watching you, and they're literally seeing that. The World card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some from the tarot. We're going to get some from the tarot. This is, look, Gemini energy try to pop out right here. So, yeah. Somebody's going to want to come and talk to you, all right? Because they're in mental conflict about you. I don't know look, the devil. Somebody's in mental conflict because something that they did not work. It got exposed. Something that they invested in when it came to your household. Somebody invested in something when it came to your household and it got exposed. They in mental conflict now about this. They're in mental conflict now about this. So let's see here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell us about this mental conflict. This could be about a Pisces. Somebody's in mental conflict about a Pisces. They feel stuck behind a Pisces, or a Pisces feels like they're in mental conflict. You don't have to be a Pisces, but somebody is stuck in their head. Ten of Swords, a Virgo. This person is very hurt. They're stuck. They literally don't got nowhere to go, or they don't know where to go. King of Wands. A King of Wands betrayed this person, or a King of Wands, Three of Swords, had a third party or this person. This is a Warlock. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. This is a Warlock here. Yeah, that has an entity attachment. Four and Five of Cups. For confirmation. Okay. This person is in mental conflict because they missed the opportunity with you. They in regret and despair over a lover situation, which was a third party situation that did not work. This person don't know how to say sorry is what I'm hearing here. 1551. And this person constantly mirror and projecting onto you. Why they in mental conflict? Because you're strong. They in mental conflict because Divine Feminine, you are on your soft side and you're not going to play into any of this, the Star card here. You're not going to play into any of the nonsense is what I heard. You're not going to play into any of the nonsense when it comes to somebody being in mental conflict about you. Somebody's in mental conflict because you're about to do something. You are birthing a new reality. That's why somebody's in mental conflict. You could be a Leo, a Pisces, or Aquarius. The Moon card here. And it was secretly trying to keep you stuck is what I'm seeing here. So the Sun, the Moon, and the stars came out. They was trying to keep you stuck from maintaining this happy, beautiful family. This Ten of Cups. This is the ultimate happiness, the ultimate family life. This is what this was. Somebody was secretly trying to keep you stuck from doing this, from accomplishing this. But I'm seeing here in your current energy, this is what you have. Because you worked hard for this. Eight of Pentacles. You worked hard to secure a firm foundation for your family is what I'm seeing here. That's why you are rejoicing and celebrating. You are, Most High said. You are. And look, that magic that they did, it backfired. That's why Most High is saying have discernment, because somebody literally collaborated with a coven or a cult. Okay? Or this could have been two people that was just doing this magic. I can never make it up. They were doing this shit on the new moon so that you wouldn't transition into your new reality. Your new reality. Yeah, but you did. You ended up transitioning into your new reality today. If you've seen this reading today, or when you see this reading, you have transitioned into your new reality. Congratulations, Ace of Cups. You are literally living what you prayed for. You're living it. Give thanks to the universe, because something has definitely changed. You could be a starseed. This practitioner is seeing how I heard naive you were, but this is how naive they were. They're seeing this practitioner is seeing how naive whoever this was that's in regret and despair. It looked like it was a water sign, but I'm not sure. This practitioner that they went to is seeing how naive they are. Four of Cups when it came to you. And how they literally thought that they were going to be able to pursue this magic and that it will work. When the practitioner told them to walk away from the shit and not do it, they said, nah, I'm still going to do it. And guess what? You did your magic and abracadabra, that shit went back. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Death card. And look, back to this person. Back to this person. Who is this? This is the person that went to the practitioner so they could end this transition from your old reality to your new reality. Yeah, this is who they went to this practitioner. They paid this practitioner too to do this magic. So we're gonna clarify that. Let's clarify that before we even move on forward. Tell me about this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Clarify the King of Swords with the Page of Cups, with the Five of Cups, and the Death. Why'd you show me that? Haughtiness. Exactly. This is somebody that's all about materialistic shit. This is exactly who this was. This person went to the practitioner on you. Okay? Tell us about this haughtiness when it comes to the King of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. Doctor. This person is now sick. This person is now sick and could be on a deathbed. Clarify this doctor here with the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords with the Death card. Service. Because they wanted to end whatever service that you give. This young woman, Death card. Now this person is in danger of transitioning. Confirmation. They're in danger of transitioning. Do you see this? This is a young woman here. This person could watch you all the time. They're definitely younger, and they definitely went to a practitioner. There they go. You could have exposed this person, and they know that, you know that this is your enemy. For some of you, this is your ex-lover who is in danger of going to jail or could be in jail. Take it how it resonates. Okay? But they definitely went to, and it backfired. Because they was trying to steal from you. It backfired, most I said. Just like I said, that magic backfired, okay? So now, the change has begun. The change has begun. That's what I heard. The change has begun. So you're going to start seeing little gradual changes here and there. And that's what I'm seeing. Clarify the Star card for change. Yeah. Because you stayed in solitude while somebody was out here plotting and planning against you. That's how something had changed. You got Leo out here, Pisces out here, Virgo out here, and Aquarius out here. Yeah, they was doing something sneaky towards you. Seven of Swords. Clarify this Hermit. Eight of Cups. Yeah, now this person had to walk away. Because you see how they try to keep you blocked. You see the star in there, right? The star was the first card that came out. They could not keep you blocked. They could not keep you blocked. Your star shines too bright. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? The Luna moth. Go look this up. The Luna moth is attracted to the light. Your light. Your light from inside of you. And they only travel at night. So obviously they could see your light that people don't see on a daily basis. And somebody is jealous and envious of that. Most High says she is telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's the truth. And that's why that shit backfired. That's exactly why that shit backfired. So not only can humans see your light or feel your light, animals see it, babies see it, insects see it, butterflies see it, moth sees it, dog sees it, cat sees it. All types of animals see your light. This is your light that's radiating from within you. Is radiating from within you. You see that? It could be green one day, yellow one day, could look red one day, blue one day. This is a part of your org, but this is your actual light, Most High said. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They are so envious and jealous of this. They are envious and jealous of this, that they literally went to do magic on this. But now, your cups are runneth over. Your cups have runneth over. Look, and they asses is out in poverty, out in the cold. Could be this masculine. Take it how it resonates. Let's see. Tell us about this emperor. Tell us about this emperor before we go, because I see divine feminine out here. So was this emperor the one that was doing the magic on divine feminine, or was this or who was this doing this? Yeah. Tell us about this emperor here. Yeah, this is the person that hope that you wouldn't cut them off even though they was dealing with a foe. This person could also live in a room. This is a person that think they got a lot of authority as well. They're a narcissist, most I said. Yeah, this is the person that had you in competition with a foe, sweetheart. Surely was. That they had a baby by. Yup. I can never make it up. That they stole money. These two people stole money from you. That's why you on a whole different new level, because you in a whole new reality, most I said. Yep. And these people, they're in danger of death. Yeah. They hate your gifts. That's another thing too. They can't stand your gifts, most I said. Confirmation. So before we go, let's pull some from the cue card deck. How does this reading help you? You got all these new beginnings. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Somebody's going to have some spectacular sexual healing is what I see here. Come here in the near future. Look, and this is you. Success, fame, and status. So this is what is changing for you in the near future. Somebody wanted you to, you know, somebody really wants to prevent your success, your fame, and your status. And that's exactly why you have it. And that's exactly why you have it, most I said. Have discernment. You're going to be getting a lot of rewards and recognition soon. Okay? A lot. Anything else from this deck before we go? 26:26 on this clock. Doors are flying open even though somebody is trying to block. I cannot make it up. Look, somebody that you separated from. Somebody that you separated from. And something about to be bad for them. Somebody's trying to block. Something going to be bad for them. Somebody that you separated from. Or somebody that's trying to separate you from your passion. Something's going to be very bad for them. This could be bad. And look how this got a smiley face. Because they think this shit is a joke. That's the fact of life, most I said, a snake. So this is a snake that's in mental conflict about you. Because you have success, fame, and status. And you're lucky. You in a win-win situation, most I said. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I really do. Hit that thumbs up, that bell, and subscribe. And I'll see you in your new reading. Peace.